was asking.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Elo, and good evening. Good evening to everybody. Good morning for somebody. Good afternoon from somebody else. We're all around the world. So today we're going to be discussing podcasts with live streaming software. So this is one of the softwares that we're not going to discuss today. I'm using vMix today, but we're going to be discussing a bunch of other software that are great for podcasting. They're easy, simple, and they're very affordable. So let's get started. All right. All right, guys. So thank you very much for coming. I want to acknowledge people in the audience beyond 280. We got Jim, Mach, Human City, Junction, Chris Guerra. We got Kevin Michael Reed, or KMR, Midwest Merchandiser, Nest Lover, Theater Maker, and Nailbender. I believe I got them all. And if it didn't, just let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely give you a shout out. Yeah, I kind of I got new clothing, and I thought it was new clothing for next year, and it's still cold outside, so I'm trying to use it. Maybe next year I'm bigger, I'm smaller, who knows? So trying to dress up for the occasion, trying to use whatever I have that's new. I always do that for some reason. Can't wait. I'm like a little kid. All right, so the first thing we're gonna go over is the different matching wool and everything. We want to go over is the different softwares. Let me go into my PIP real quick. I have a document that I created that I'm actually gonna give you guys a copy of it. I'm gonna put it down in the description. Or if you're on my mailing list and askdrelo.com, you will get it anyways. So let me see where the hell I put that document. It's me, man. I'm always like that. Can't find shit. All right. Here we go. And go into my PIP real quick. And here we go. All right. So it could get a little bit bigger. Hopefully. All right. So the first software we want to start talking about is Ecamm. Ecamm is, even though it's only for Mac, it is a great software for podcasting. That's the one that I actually use for to do our podcast, the Creators Guild podcast, which you can catch on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Creators Guild Twitch channel, or you can catch it on. Let me see here. You can catch it on anchor.fm/the Creators Guild. So, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I got lots of energy today for some reason, so that's good to know. I'm actually, even though this week has sucked, I'm not gonna lie. It has today has a little vibe to it, so I'm happy, man. I'm definitely happy today, and ready to go. So the recommended plan, they have two plans. They have a standard plan, they have a pro plan. If you want to do interviews with people, obviously use the pro plan. But if for regular podcasting, it's the standard. It's $20 a month, and if you pay it yearly, like I do, it's $192. So, and around the years, like Black Friday, they have different sales. So if you want to start off using one of the free softwares, you can do that, or even start doing like Audacity or something like that, without doing the real live streaming while you're doing the podcasting. You can do that and trying to get like a discount with Ecamm, and Ecamm is freaking amazing for that. Um, they have that's just the only one that has unlimited recording, so you can record as many podcasts as you want uh, during the year, during the month. Usually they put it like monthly for the other ones, and it's audio and video. And all you gotta do is just turn off your camera if you don't want to see, if you don't want to do the video, or let the video take over, your bandwidth or anything. You want better quality. So turn off the camera, or don't even present the camera if you don't want to. You can always hide it, and you can have the ability to have individual audio sources, which is amazing for podcasting. So, for example, you have three different guests. Those three different guests, including yourself, they're gonna have individual audio sources. So that means you're gonna have a recording for each one, and it separates the recordings as well for your sounds, and you can have everything separated. Just in case, sometimes that we talk over each other without wanting to. It's just the delay. Sometimes it kicks our ass. So it's easier to go individually and cut those parts out. What if you have something that's really important in your podcast, right? You want to showcase. Well, you can take that little snippet out, that recording, and just put it to work somewhere else on Instagram, and use like a little, like a visual, like David Foster in the Partial Geek has that little thing in the TV that it's pulsing every time you speak. You can do that as well. So there's different ways you can use that recording, that MP3. That's the MP3 file. You can use it anywhere basically. The second one, it's Restream, and Restream, that's the one that I use. I use Ecamm and Restream, and I use vMix, which is what I'm using right now. But Restream, it's a platform in which it's a web-based platform, so you can use it with your browser, right? Browser-based. Any browser works with it. So you go restream.io, set up your account, and the recommended account, it's the standard account. They have different tiers. They have a free, they have a standard, they have a pro, and then they go into the business, and they have also a standard and a pro for business. If I'm not mistaken. I have the standard business one, which is around $100, but I got a good sale for 50% off for life. So they give those type of discounts as well. So the standard, the benefits of it, it's $19 a month, $190 a year if you pay it on one shot, and it gives you 6 hours a month, which is of recording, which is good. If you're doing a podcast a week, 6 hours a month, it's more than that's what you can use basically. You could get live calls as well, people calling in, and you get audio and video. And the good thing about Restream as well is that you can turn off the camera if you want just a regular podcast, and it works out. And it's very versatile because you can actually stream to many places as well. That's why they call it Restream. You can stream to up to 60 different places at the same time or something like that. So something ridiculous, which nobody's gonna do. But right now I'm streaming to 4 places. I'm streaming to Twitch, I'm streaming to Facebook, I'm streaming to YouTube, and to Twitter as well. The only reason I'm not streaming to LinkedIn, and I do have an account for streaming there, is because I want to use 60 frames per second. I want the quality of 60 frames per second for my video, right? And Restream, you can use it for streaming, or you can use it as a conjunction with something else like Ecamm, and you can actually use both of them like I'm doing right now. And Danny, you kill me, man. Look at you. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. He's like, yeah, man, you look cute today. Thanks. Appreciate that. I don't even get that at home. Joking. I do get that at home. So yeah, that just comment out real quick. And that's basically what Restream is, but it is a great platform for doing podcasts as well, because it does have individual audio sources as well. So the same thing that I explained with Ecamm, same thing. They have the individual tracks will be recorded separately, and you can choose to to cut in places where you guys overlap each other. So it kind of helps out. All right, Riverside FM, they do audio and video as well, right? And some people don't consider it software for live streaming, but you can do live streaming with it. I recommend the standard version. It's $19 a month, 180 yearly pricing, and it has separate audio and video tracks. Which this is pretty amazing because video tracks, not many softwares separate the video tracks as well. So you can have separate video tracks, like the different people who call in onto your call or whatever you want to call it, right? They have different, uh, those videos are separated and the audio are separated as well. You can play a lot with the videos and the audio. So it's pretty cool. And the only thing is you only have 5 hours a month. And if you're doing podcasting that you're, let's say that you want to do an hour and a half of podcasting because you're going to cut stuff out. So 1 hour and a half, one podcast per week, that's 6 hours. So you go over for 1 hour. I don't know how much it costs for more, but I think the only thing that you have to do is go to the next tier, which is a lot more expensive. It's probably double. But that's Riverside FM, and I think Riverside FM is the one that has that it starts providing like it gets your recording on your browser, and until it's not ready, it doesn't pull it up to the cloud. So, for example, let's say your internet's out, whatever already made it to the cloud, it's safe, and whatever is in your browser is safe as well. So it's a great way for you to maintain your content, right? And not lose it. So, all right. So next following is StreamYard, which StreamYard I wasn't gonna put in this list, and I started doing the research, and I was like, wow, this guy is it's free. And in the free plan, which is zero a month or zero per year, they do have 20 hours a month. And you can include up to 6 people doing your live calls and audio and video at the same time. The only thing that you have in the video is that mark that says StreamYard, which in reality, who cares when it's 20 hours of free, free freaking recording, and you don't even have to go live. Like Restream and StreamYard, and you don't have to go live. You can hit record, and it will still record like if you were live as well. So, don't feel pressured of going live with this softwares because Ecamm, all of this softwares, there's a feature where you can record. You don't have to go live. So it's pretty cool. And StreamYard being free right now, that's the one I'm recommending out of everything. And I am surprised myself because I didn't think of it until I did the tutorial on StreamYard, that I turned off the camera, and then and I turned off the camera, and it had a little photo that I put in there, right? And it had the pulsing of your voice every time you spoke. It has a little pulsing of it. So for recording podcasts, it's pretty badass. So that's my recommendation for now. It's StreamYard, and it works cross platforms. It's a browser based software. So everything is a browser based except Ecamm, which is a software that's directly to your computer. Now, Squadcast. This is indie audio only. When I went to the other plan, which has indie audio and video, it was double. It was $40, which is pretty expensive. And you got $20 a month. This is audio only, right? You got pricing for yearly is $220, and it's 5 hours a month only. But they do have rollover, so whatever you don't use during that month, it will roll over and on to the next month. So let's say you do 4 hours. All right, 4 hours done. Next month you'll have 5 plus 1, which is that one. So you'll have 6 hours. And if you maintain yourself doing less than 5 hours or less than 4, something like that, at the end of the year, you'll keep on accumulating all those hours, and it kind of works out, right? And it's only $20 as well, but that's only if you want to do video, audio. If you want to do video, it is $40, and it's $440 a year. So that's the most expensive one out of everything, without including video. Yeah, That is true. And Premiere separates the audio for podcast in the paid version, which is also great as well. So they can separate the audios and on the on their paid version, which is not that expensive neither. And rollover minutes, yeah, that's bringing back cell phone nightmares. Remember nights and weekends, and remember when we had those rollover minutes. Whenever I had a plan, was it 600 minutes? And if I didn't use 600 minutes in the month, then I got rollover. Yeah, I never got rollover. That was the times when we were talking to our girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever at night, and we're texting forever. All right, so consult a blind guide, Danny. It separates on all versions, free, basic, and pro. Whoa, I didn't know that. Look at Chris. I can't call you until 11 p.m. when my nightmare minutes kick in. That's amazing. But yeah, that's basically what I have. I made this little list. I can send it to you guys. If you go down to askdrelo.com and you go down and enter your email into my mail list, you can get it there. And I'm also going to put it on the description. Once we finish the live stream, I'll put it in there as well. For I know there's not many people like to receive emails, and I get it because I'm kind of one of them. I'm just doing this because I have to. So if you don't want to receive emails, I got it. So I'll put it down in the description. I know, right? Yeah, this is definitely telling our age, but it's all good. But this is basically what it is. This is the down and dirty of that you can actually use live streaming software, and it actually kind of works a little bit better than Riverside and Squadcast, which are um dedicated podcast software, right? Or their them software is based it's cloud based, so it's on the browser as well. First recommendation, definitely StreamYard. Second recommendation, I would say um, Ecamm. If you're using a Mac, if you are need to use everything else, I would definitely recommend Restream as well, because Restream does separate those tracks as well. Now, there's one thing that Riverside has over everybody, and they separate audio and video tracks. And if you need your video and your audio separate, you'll have to go to Riverside. They're the only ones that have it right now. So, which is yeah, I haven't put the links in the description. Sorry, I definitely need to put the links. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I deserve. I kind of forgot. Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens when you start talking about old phones and stuff. It's because I'm old, man. It's not. It's not anything else. It's because I'm really old. My kid made me a smoothie too, so it kind of works out. So the only thing that I have to do is that I have to put the links in the description, and I have to do a small. I have to find a way. Well, I'll probably do it through Google Docs and put that information in Google Docs, and just share the link so everybody can get that. It's like a cheat sheet in reality. It has information in there, and it's pretty good. All right, so all right. Let's see what else you got. Danny, you talking about separating of the multiple audio tracks or just separating audio from video? Oh, I think Danny's talking about separating each track. Like that's what we're talking about. Each track. Well, let me see. I was verifying. I understand that it's only the pro version, but I can be wrong. We can all be wrong, man. Who cares? Oh, he's talking about multiple audio. If it's multiple audio, it's pro. Definitely it's pro, which is fine. You spend all the prep time in that fly wardrobe instead of populating your description. That's true. Hashtag priorities, man.
This is the way I do it, man. I gotta preparate, this, get my little cigar, get my cigar ready for later, and this is the way you gotta do it.
Not with that voice, right? So yeah, man, that's what basically what it is. If you guys have any questions on it, I can. Oh, 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 and yes, I prioritize definitely. And yeah, Bill Clinton, huh? Ah, God. Bill Clinton. Hmm. So yeah, basically that's what it is. That's the down and dirty of how does it work, how you can use live streaming software during for your podcast. As a matter of fact, we did podcast what was on Friday on Monday, right? We had the worst internet outage we have and since we started, right? So um it sucks. I actually had to take down the replay when I saw it. The replay had very bad audio, so sometimes if you want to do a podcast that is really just audio, it's recommended just not going live. Don't use the internet for it. Don't go live. Don't stress your computer out if you want to do audio only, or even video if you want to cut it up in pieces and later um, upload it to YouTube or whatever platform you want. You don't have to go live. All right, and my ear monitors. I'm using some Bose like ear or something. I don't remember, but this what they are. They're pretty old. They're not new, but they go into the ear. They're pretty comfortable, and because they're black, so I'm always using like dark colors, so they kind of work out. I have the other ones that are recommended by David and everything. They drive me nuts. That thing over here going through the back it just bothers me. And having that cable, and I'm a little tipsy all the time. Not that I drink right like that, but I'm clumsy. So I break cables and go over everything. So yeah, and yeah, it's not because they're expensive or anything. These are the ones that I've had for many years. So I've had it for what 6 years or something like that, and they were collecting dust because I got some new uh, iPad. I'm not the iPad, the Apple earbuds or whatever they call them. So I'm not using wireless with this. So definitely, these are the official ones from now on. Zencaster for audio only has a spectacular free option. All right, let us investigate that real quick. Zencaster. And the only ones that I brought you this ones because these are the ones that I've known, the ones that I've used, the ones that I have experience with. It doesn't mean that there's a lot more. Believe me, there's a lot more. So let me go here and let's go and check out that same Zencaster. He's sounding like Lancaster. All right. Zencaster. Let me share my screen, of course. Share screen. Pip. There we go. All right. So Zencaster alternative. Okay. Not that one. All right. So high fidelity podcasting. And we're going to drive right into pricing. And what do they have? So for the hobbyist, it's free. Up to 2 guests, recording 8 hours per month, recording high quality MP3, that's great. Hey, thank you very much. All things YouTube. Appreciate that. So pay per use post production. This is what I don't understand, the pay per use post production. Like you can you download the software? I mean the MP3 and fix it, outside of Zencaster on the free option. An extended trial of 1080p video recording. Wow. Wow. That's not even live streaming software has this 1080p video recordings, but it's an extended trial as well. So then you do monthly. It's 104 person calls, 5+ person calls, unlimited audio recordings, unlimited 1080p video recordings. Wow. Live editing soundboard, record in high quality MP3, record and record. I mean, in 16-bit, 48K wave file, and 10 hours audio and video mixing per month. Actually, this is really good. This is a really good option. Thank you very much, Danny. So this is the Zencaster. So I've never played around with this one, but I'll definitely try that 14-day trial. See if, how does it work. But this is really good. I'll definitely, if I see that this one is a good option after I try it, I'll definitely include it in that list, and I'll update you guys with the list. And if you pay it by year, so it's $18 a month, you get $2 off, and that should be, let me see, 18 times 12, 18 times 12, $116. Ouch. More expensive, but it gives you 1080p. So you don't get 1080p elsewhere. I wonder if you can live stream with it. Probably not. It's probably just for doing your podcast. But thank you, Danny. Appreciate that. All right. Danny says over here. All right. Guest audio is recorded in the cloud. The sound is as if you recorded it in studio quality. That is amazing. Okay, so yes, you can download it and put it in your Dropbox. Kevin says it says unlimited guest and recording time. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's definitely a good package. Definitely a good package. And the sound is spectacular. All right, Dr. Energy has something here as well. What's going on, Joe? Thank you very much for coming. This is a fellow podcaster, so he has a lot of experience in it. So, Joe, go check his podcast out. It's the BU Network. It's B.U and then network, I believe it is. So, Clean Feed. Let us explore what Clean Feed is. And one thing that I haven't said yet, OBS. OBS is a good option as well, even though it's a CPU hog for some computers, but OBS, it's free. You can do audio only as well, and you can do video. So, it's free, and you can take calls as any other software. So, Clean Feed. All right, let's go down to the dirty. Pricing. Where are you? Right here. All right, Clean Feed. Clean Feed is free to get started, and that includes commercial use. You can upgrade at any time to Clean Feed Pro. So standard, which is free. It has multiple parties, high quality audio, unlimited session recording. All right, that's not bad. So for the Pro, you have those three, and you got multi-track recording. That's what I like, the multi-track. Advanced invitations, cart wall. I do not know what's the cart wall. If you know, Joe, I'll put it in there. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nail. I'm kind of surprised myself. I didn't think of OBS, and it's because I don't use OBS. That's the only reason, because I don't use it, so I wasn't thinking about it on the time. But I will whip myself. All right, and you see here. Audio repair, echo cancellation, multiple input devices, channel mix control, higher bit rates, and email support. For the business, it's $34 a month. and discounted is 22. That's not bad. Now, what I don't see here is I don't see any video. There's no video in here. And this is for podcasting. You don't need the video. But if you already have the video for the same price in a different software, hey, why not? Right now, a lot of people are doing video podcasts like I am right now as well. Um, Dr. Energy, I believe he does it as well. Joseph Clough does this as well. Where you're basically in your environment, you're doing a live video, and then after that, boom, we're gonna start the podcast right now. This and that episode, whatever, and it kind of works out. Yeah, me too. I like anything that's free as well. So Cartwall intro, indents, jingles, beds. Ooh, playback audio live, and it's recorded too. That's pretty cool. So you can do everything in one shot. That's basically what it is. This is good. I appreciate it because I know I'm learning as well. I love to learn. And this is two of them that I haven't heard. So send what was it? Zencaster and CleanFed. So I'll definitely try to get those in there. But CleanFed is there's definitely no video. It's only audio, which is fine. Because if you want to do a podcast, that's what you really need. And yep, everything that's free works out. So for me, you know who's winning? Premiere is winning. It's free. They have 20 hours a month. So it's kind of hard to beat 20 hours while everybody else is working with 6. So, and this one, I don't know if the standard has multiple parties. It doesn't say hours, unlimited session recording as well. So if you want if you're only recording for sound, right? For audio, this is a good one. And if you're doing both, I will definitely have to go with OBS because it's free, right? Or with if you want cloud-based. And your cloud, you guys cracking me up. And I have ADHD, so I can't not look to the to the message feed. So I already forgot what I'm gonna say. So OBS and StreamYard, right? There's another one. And CleanFeed is unlimited audio recording as well. Thank you, Dr. Angie. Here we go. So Doc is learning, well dressed and handsome. He's cracking me up, dude. All right, CleanFed is unlimited audio recording. Oh crap! Come on, Chris. I love StreamYard. Yeah, actually, Gonzalo Blanca. He's if you have any questions about StreamYard, he is a partner with StreamYard. There you go. Looking at your comment. That's what I get. All right. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome. Look who's here. The imperfect streamer. I love it. Oh, podcasting. You don't do that, right? If you streamed, you cannot podcast already. So it's a different format, definitely. So imperfect streamer, you can be the imperfect podcaster. You never know. All right, guys. Do you have any more questions about, or do you have any more suggestions? Please let me know, because I'm actually intrigued now. Because if there's more stuff that I don't know about, I'll definitely want to learn, and I'll take that list and update it and put more information on it. For those of you who came in a little bit later, here's the list that I was talking about. Here's the list that I was talking about. I included podcast software info guide, and it's only software that's being used as a live stream that you probably already have your live streaming that you can use for podcasting. I mentioned Ecamm, Restream, Riverside FM because they do have the ability to do live stream, StreamYard, and Squadcast. And I didn't put OBS. I know. I'm sorry. I forgot. And that's a great option because it's free. And because it's free, you know. But for podcasting, I will do more for as StreamYard, obviously because it's free and because it's not a CPU hog. So you can use it in any platform and it has 20 hours a month. So that's pretty good for video and audio. And you got up to 6 people. Actually, you can put 10 people, but there's only 6 people that can be in the show at the time. So they can be in the back room or in the green room, like they call it. You can have 4, and then you can have 6 people on the main room, just live or recording, and then you can swap them. So there's a chance that you can do that as well. And yeah, and in person, definitely in person you have a lot more. I'm One more thing. I was saying that I'm gonna share this small guide. I know it's small, but it has the necessary information for you to decide which software you want to use. I may go ahead and include the ones that you guys provided in here. And if you want to get the list, you can come back to this video in the description. I'll update it with the list, or you can go to AskDrElo.com and go down and put your name for my email list. For those of you who want to, you can put my name on the email list, and that email list I send out what I'm going to be doing during the week. My video, it has direct click-ons for my videos and my live streams for the upcoming week, and I sent out send a live streaming information guide as well, and this one right here. So, and it helps out. Yo, thank you very much. You just want to see your name? Oh crap, where is it? There you go. Imperfect streamer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Damn, man. You guys cracking me up. And in person, well, in person you have Audacity as well, right? You have Audacity. You have GarageBand as well. What's the other one for Apple? I can't remember. Can't remember right now, but it's Mac. Can't remember. Damn it. Anyways. And Nailbender. Stop picking the imperfect streamer. And who do I use for web hosting? Oh, Logic. Thank you very much, imperfect streamer. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Before I forget, this is the one that it's for Mac. It's amazing for doing audio as well. Going back to Salto Blind Guy. I can show you who I have for it's a friend of mine actually. It's one of the founders of Let's Get Live, David Blackman. And see right here, we're gonna go to dv.space. I'm gonna show you where who has that hosting in there. So back to the pip. So this is my where I have my hosting, right? So you can start here. Where's the hosting? Hosting right here. And the reason I have this hosting, other than David's my friend, the owner is my friend, and he actually is the one that did my website as well. So my website's really well done. He's the one that did it for me. So this is they're specialized in DV host and DV and WordPress. I'm sorry, and because they're a small company, everything loads really fast. Sorry. So everything they optimize their speed. So the caching and the content distribution network, their stuff is fast. And it's I think I pay $35 for 3 sites a month for their hosting. So, they can host all kinds of websites, and it's one of the it's the best one I've worked with. I've worked with a lot of companies that are big, conglomerated. These guys are small. They're from California, and hey, get good value for what you have. So this is the guys that I use, dv.space/hosting, and they're amazing. Rub it in, rub it in. Okay, so back to the comments. Yeah, Audacity is completely free. That's a whole that's the for people who are starting their podcast. This is the way to go. All right, the next podcast with Try Sandcaster. Her audio is recorded directly from her microphone to the cloud, and when you download it into your computer, it is the quality as she had recorded. Ooh, I will do that. I will definitely do that. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it, man. No audio drops. Tell me about it. Everything dropped last time. Everything. It was bad. It was bad, and I listened to it afterwards. It was really bad. So I pretty much hid it. It's hidden right now because I didn't want anybody to see that. So the right now, because of our internet problems, we're putting it together, everything together, what we have basically. Side does the audio editing for the podcast. Yes, she does. Wow, rub it in. David's my personal friend. No biggie. He's a good friend. He's a good friend. He actually, from the kindness of his heart, helped me out with my website. So I haven't paid a dime, and I've tried, and I've tried. Like, dude, please. He's very good. He's a very good friend. So I have to promote him at least, right? Yeah, I had Bluehost before, and when I changed to it to DV host, you can see the difference, man. And I've been with Bluehost like for 6 years or so now. Out of control, man. Super fast. Hey, welcome. 8 Win is timeless. Like that name. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. And Dell and I were there, and we enjoyed it. Elbow cuff. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Now, be honest, Danny. The sound at after the 22-second mark, was the sound bad or was the sound okay? Just let me have it, man. I don't mind criticism. I'll take it. It's fine with me. I don't really care. I'll just adjust and keep on moving. Well, let me know. Let me know because I want to make sure that doing this podcast live is going to work, because if it's not going to work, we can just do it like a regular podcast and then upload it into, I don't know, we'll do a YouTube channel or something. We'll upload it because I know in Twitch we can upload it anyway. So yeah, that day. Hmm. I think that day you missed it. If I'm not mistaken, Danny. By the way, Danny's like an audio genius. So you're not gonna be able to check it. I unpublished it because it was that bad. When I replayed it, it was so horrible. But in Ecamm, everything was recorded perfectly well. So that day, I believe Ecamm was working perfectly, and I'd say that it was something related with. For me, it was Twitch. It was one of them days that Twitch is bad. So Okay. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Hellbender. Sound overall was great. Had a few hiccups, but in general, I had no issues. All right. And I don't know why. From the Twitch side, I was saw the recording again, right? I saw the stream again, and bad, like really bad, like bad. Say what? Coño. Really bad. Yeah, we're doing it live and recording it locally as well. We're doing the same thing, so it's all good, you know. And that's what we're doing right now. We're working on the podcast because it's nice and clear, and we're doing the whole thingy of, well, I'm not, but size the master and the genius doing that thing. Just is doing the jingle in the front and the cutoffs of the words that I'm not supposed to say in the podcast, and Impartial Geek when he talked about Dirty Lopez, but with another name. So all that stuff, we're taking it out. Wait, you hit it because it was bad. Are you one of those pros that call themselves live streamers? No. The thing is, I hit it because the sound was bad. Not the whole thing, the sound. And sound, I will come out with the podcast. And it was only because it's a podcast. If it was a video, hey, it is what it is. But because it was a podcast, the podcast is coming out, well, you know, with good sound. Hey, Joseph, well, you're just talking about you, man. And you're never late. You're always on time. Remember that. You're good. Sound keys. Yeah, I got some here. I got some sound keys around here.
Coño! What? What the fuck?
Ah, man. I got a lot of them around. It was definitely Twitch for me. In my opinion, it was definitely Twitch that had was doing whatever he was doing. It was just one of them, you know, one of them Twitch things. I got him on the Go XLR. It has 12 sounds that I can, yeah, 12 sounds that I can put in there, other than the bleep. And it has a bunch of stuff. This Go XLR is amazing. It's I'm still learning how to use it. It has a lot of stuff. So I think I have more. I have that one. I love the goat sound. The whip. I got all kinds of shit in there that's sometimes not appropriate, but it doesn't matter. We can do whatever here in this channel. It's all good. So Twitch did that to you a while back, huh? See, I'm telling you, that day was, well, this Monday, it was hell on earth. It was horrible. Starting from the very morning till the very night. I went to bed with a tall glass of whiskey. Knocked me out. Like I was like, you know what? I'm out. I'm done. Bye, Monday. Fuck you, Monday. I'm out. So yeah, they're good. I chose them. Like, you can choose whatever you want in there. So you can put whatever sounds you want in this part of the sound pad or whatever. Hey, Danny, I do have a question, Danny. How's my sound today with the microphone? Because I did some adjustments, like you told me last time. I want to make sure that I'm not, my gain it's not messed up this time. Hopefully not. And you're still there, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, so basically that's what I got today. Hope you guys like my my new countdown. I did it. What, I did it yesterday. Check it out. Hopefully you like that one, right? El cielo y la tierra, mucho mejor. Awesome. Yeah, man. Monday was fucked. Anyone to try to stream, the tech, the internet, everything. There was all kinds of shit on Monday. Monday was bad. Good for you or the sound. Thank you, cuz. And warm, awesome. Thank you. Y del cielo a la tierra, from heaven to earth. Good to know. All right, guys. Well, if you have any more questions, put them on the message. Then I can never explain the name of it for some reason. And the chat, whatever. Just put your questions in there before I conclude, right? And tomorrow, remember, I'm actually gonna show it because I want you guys to see it. That I have a badass guest tomorrow. Let me go get we'll get on YouTube real quick because I got Rob Balsabas from TubeBuddy tomorrow in here, and he's gonna show us how to use TubeBuddy for real, for real, for real. So I got Rob Balsabas from TubeBuddy. He's other than an evangelist, he's the partnership manager, I believe, for you for TubeBuddy. And TubeBuddy is a tool that you use to help you gain more viewers, right? It's an analytics tool. It analyzes your thumbnails and analyzes your tags, everything basically you can do with this, and you can even do some planning on it as well. So Rob Balasabas is going to be here tomorrow with me live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So take advantage of him. Ask as many questions as you can. Rob is an amazing human being. He is a good friend, and he will stay as long as he has people asking him stuff. And believe me, this is whenever we're together, it's a good match. I went on his channel the last time. We had a blast, and I'm sure tomorrow is going to be an amazing, amazing live stream. So tune in tomorrow, and basically, yeah. So let me see here. Ooh, tribal timer. Do a tribal timer. That should be really cool. And if you need help with it, just let me know, cousin. And this it's gonna be a good one tomorrow, definitely. Wear the hat. Like you look like a movie actor. Sure. Sure. Didn't he used to rep on learning management systems? Yes, he used to work for a LMS company. That is correct. He used to like what it was like 3 or 4 years ago. But yes, he used to work for a learning management system company. Good eye. Good eye, man. All right, guys. Well, without further ado, Dr. Elo is going to dinner. Hopefully, you'll have a good dinner. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for the great questions. Thank you for you guys bringing more stuff that I can learn from as well. Those Zencaster and I really forgot the other one for some reason, but I put it here. So hopefully, let me check before I leave because I know clean feed. Here we go. I'm sure I'm gonna make a little adjustment to the list, and I'm gonna include those in there. So, all right, gang. Thank you very much, and I will wait. Wait a minute.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Dr. Elo out.